Once upon a time, there was a religious group with about 50,000 members all around the world. And one day the leader said to his 50,000 followers, "Get rid of all your pets immediately. They are taking away your affection from God." And so the people, without stopping to think or question, all got rid of their pets. Immediately. Some sold them, some gave them away, and some had them killed. Unfortunately, this isn't a fairy tale. This is the reality of what happens in the religious cult that I was born into. And in this short video, I'm going to show you that some of the pets that I've been so privileged to enjoy since I escaped, and also to tell you the story about the day the pets died. Why? To create awareness of the type of control that goes on today in many cults across the world, so that people can know they have a choice. They don't have to be under the control of one man or group who insists that they alone are right and the other 39,999 religions are wrong. Here's a few accounts of what happened the day the pets were banned. Someone said, "I remember our beautiful fit dog being put to sleep. The reason given to the vet was that it wasn't adjusting to city life. We had been told to move and live in the city as the meeting in our village was being closed." Someone else said, "We were told that animals didn't have a soul, so they didn't matter." Someone else said, "My grandmother lived alone with a beautiful ginger tomcat until the no pets rule came in, and she took a perfectly healthy cat to the vet to be murdered." Someone had a cat, they said, when they were a kid, and when the no pet rules came in, my cat went to live in a barn until someone disposed of it. And someone said, "I clearly remember my dad having to take our dog to be put down, and my mum had to get rid of her budgerigar." You can hear that dog barking, by the way, next door. Let the dogs bark if they want to. So, can you imagine that, being told to get rid of your pet now? Just because one man, a cult leader, said so. What this illustrates graphically is the reality of the power of the control that goes on in religious cults today. It's called the power of indoctrination. And it's so powerful that just one man or one small leadership group over tens, hundreds, thousands or millions of people can get intelligent men and women to do extraordinary things, like getting rid of their pets, not giving blood to their loved ones, letting them die instead, influencing them and persuading them not to have normal family life with anyone outside their group, instead to shun and devalue them, indoctrinating their followers into believing that we are the only true church. The other 39,999 groups are wrong. Look at the size of my Bible, it's bigger than yours. So separate yourself from your husband or your wife or your children if they don't obey and fully comply to our laws that we hold you under. If you are inside one of these groups right now, you probably won't recognize it as control. I didn't when I was under their umbrella. I couldn't see. And no disrespect to you, because let's just say for a moment you're being indoctrinated by your leader. You will find that you are unwilling or unable to question or evaluate their laws that they have put you under independently. Because indoctrinated people, like I was for 24 years, are disabled from critical thinking and analysis. Even 2 years after I left, I was still under that spell. So, back to the pets. Let me introduce you to one of my favourite furry friends. This is Kitty. She was in the Jehovah's Witnesses and dutifully came knocking on my door one cold evening 12 years ago. She'd been knocking on all the doors in the road apparently. I'm kidding, by the way. She wasn't a JW. But she was a witness of God's beautiful creation. And I let her in, fed her, asked around the whole neighbourhood who she belonged to, got no response. So she was included in the family 12 years now and is an absolute delight to this day. I'll show you her at the end of this video if she will let me. Here's the rub. If I had still been in the exclusive brethren when she called, I would have had to reject Kitty and say, "No, No room here. The leader of our religion says we have to get rid of creatures like you. Here are some more pets that I have so enjoyed over the years since escaping from the cruel control and indoctrination that prevented children even from growing up with animals. Have a look. All banned, worldly, but not for me. I came out from under that cultic control and indoctrination and have been enjoying these lovely animals ever since. Only kidding about the meerkat, by the way. So here's Kitty. Hello. 2 questions for you to end with. How much do you love your pet? Please tell me in the comments and the name and type of animal. And 2, what would you say to a religious leader who told you that if you follow him, you can't have a pet? Thank you for watching. I'll put the 2 questions in the video description below as well. If you want to read about the vast array of laws that I was under before I escaped, you can in this book called Escape. It's free with Amazon Select. And please subscribe to this channel if you can, which will help spread the awareness. And if you get time, please like and comment. So thank you. See you soon.